I'm introduced to Rerun and see some of the difficulties he faces in his everyday life. Riding on the back of his mother's bicycle, coping with his crabby sister Lucy, being embarrassed by his blanket-toting brother Linus, getting accused of harassment when he asks the little pigtail girl from his kindergarten class to come to Paris with him. Rerun wishes he had a dog, but his mother refuses to get one. Not having a dog of his own, he asks Charlie Brown several times if he can play with Snoopy. At first, Snoopy agrees, and the small boy and the dog play happily together. However, Snoopy seems to tire of Rerun's games and suddenly stops seeing the boy. Rerun asks Charlie Brown if Snoopy has any brothers or sisters. He's told about Belle, Marbles, Olaf, Andy, and Spike. Rerun thinks that Spike might be a good pet. Snoopy writes to Spike and asks him to visit. Spike agrees and makes a long trip from his home outside his farm, carrying his cactus and a flower pot with him. When Spike arrives, Lucy is shocked to see how skinny he is. She takes him to nurse him back to health. However, after the dog recovers, Rerun's mother will not allow him to stay in their house any longer. Charlie Brown tries to find a new home for him, but none of the other children are willing to take him in. Spike has no choice but to return to his home in the desert. Rerun is saddened to see Spike go. To cheer him up, Lucy enters Rerun in the annual school Christmas pageant. While Rerun has only one line to recite, he nervously forgets it. Just moments before he's supposed to deliver it. After whispering his problem to Lucy, she tells him that had better remember it, or she'll slug him back home. Rerun suddenly remembers the line and delivers it in time. After Lucy wishes him Merry Christmas, Rerun thanks her, then faints. Rerun asks Charlie Brown if Snoopy will put him on his sled. When the dog eventually agrees to come out and play, Rerun finds himself pulling Snoopy on the sled instead. He finally decides that dogs are too much trouble after all.